Alright guys, so here we are once again for a brand new video. You guys have been calling for me to do some more online videos and also just race with you guys in the public, so that's what I'm doing today. I think mostly this lobby is comprised of Australians. I think this was recorded during an Australian friendly time, so I'll have to race with some Americans, some Europeans at a later date. But here we are at the US Grand Prix racing in the banana car. I always like the way that this car looks with my helmet design as well, but here we go. 5 red lights starting from P3. What can we do in this race? Away we go. Top Banter 07 has jumped the start there by about 2 seconds, and I think out of just pure courtesy there, he just lets everyone go back through. Heading into turn 1, decided to brake really early because I didn't want to be involved in that first corner crash. I just let all the last of the late breakers and the lunges to take each other out, and because of that, we've dropped to P7, unfortunately. So we've got to do a little bit of overtaking on this first lap here. The Toro Rosso gets caught up there on the side pod there of the Williams. A Force India squeaks through as well under yellow flags. Surely they would have got an illegal overtake penalty for that. And looks like they didn't opt to let me go back through. So it's P7 once again. Still need to make our way through the pack. I feel like in this lobby, yeah, there was a few noobs out there, but there were also a few decent people out there. So I fancy my chances of getting a podium. I'd be pretty happy with a podium in this race if we could get that. So, slipstream now. Let's see if we can get this guy possibly up the inside. This is RX3 Desire. I'm so bad when it comes to pronouncing usernames. We go up the inside of him. That's P6. The very next lap, we catch up to the back of the Williams here. So, we do have the pace in this race. We just need the clean air to make the most of it. And this Williams is kind of all over the place a little bit, cutting corners here and there, and then there's a Williams just up ahead, which is creating a bit of a traffic jam up ahead. The Williams cuts the corner quite drastically there, and now he's all over the back of my teammate, who is DJRT something. He goes up the inside of him, a bit of a lunge there, gets him up the inside, and now it's side by side between the two of them. I move to the inside to get the slipstream off the Renault, and now the Renault is slipstreaming the Williams, and it's a 4-way battle once again on lap 2 here, and it's going to be 3 wide on the back straight. Can we get around the outside of all of these guys? I tried to be the last of the late breakers there, but that Williams just came steaming out of nowhere and went off into China because he just couldn't pull up the car there. Up the inside of my teammate through the middle sector. Couldn't quite get the traction there, but we move into P4. Can we go for a late lunge up the inside? Right at the death of the triple left-hander. Couldn't really make that stick there. I was really going for a desperate lunge there, trying to get the track position, because at this stage, we're just battling so much and losing so much time to the leaders who are getting away in this race. You can see the gap is about 4 or 5 seconds at least. I ran wide there through the penultimate corner. Someone was up my inside. I left them some space, and that allowed the other Williams to get back through on me once again. So, start of the last lap here. We're up the inside of the Williams here for position number 4 here. We got the inside. The other Williams goes a little bit slowly up ahead and gets a little bit too close for comfort there. Managed to avoid him. Heading towards the middle sector now of the final lap, and I'll be aiming to get on the podium in this race if I can. Like I said, the guys in the lead of the race were in a league of their own. Basically, just running around in clean air, not having to battle anyone. You can make up so much time versus people who are in the mid-pack just battling away because they're having to run side by side with other people for the majority of the race like we've been doing. But I'll definitely take a race that we've been having. It's been absolutely hectic so far, and it's only going to get kicked up a notch as we go up the inside of Vortex on the final lap, late under brakes. He goes even later, cuts the corner and squeezes me off the track there. Surely he would have got an illegal overtake warning there, had to let me go back through. That's 3rd place for us, and with the final sector of this race left to go, all we need to do now is defend. Hold on, I went defensive into that triple left-hander, making sure he didn't dive bomb me there. I think a Ferrari also took out that Williams, so that's created a bit of fresh air behind me. It releases the pressure with only 2 corners left to go. We are going to finish on the podium here of this US Grand Prix, and that is a pretty awesome race online, it must be said. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you do want to get involved in some of these online races, then make sure you follow me on Twitter or any of my social media platforms. I'll always be announcing when I'm going to be racing with you guys, and if they're ever going to be like those races, then they're just going to be absolutely awesome. So Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys for hopefully some more online videos very soon. I want to do some races on PC and also on PS4 as well, as I don't think I've done that on F1 2016 yet. So that's definitely going to be a priority. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.